Hello everyone, I am welcoming you all. My name is Omkar, and in this video we are going to show you our project work. So we worked on a project called stock market prediction using machine learning techniques. So before going further, I will introduce you to our group members. Joshi Aditya, Mallya Pravin, Jadhav Shubham, Kamble Rahul, and it's me Kolekar Omkar. And we did this project under the guidance of TD Patil ma'am. Now question will arise why we chose this project. Firstly, we always want to work on a machine learning project. Regarding that, we started searching on the internet. While doing that, we come up with the idea, or we can say a term called stock market. So that's how it gets started. Introduction part. We all know today's world is of globalization. Many businesses and organizations started developing international influence. More data is created on a daily basis. Because of these things, fluctuation in stock market is violent, and also financial indicators become complicated. For prediction, advancement in technology needed. Next part. This is our existing problems. People having difficulties knowing the relationship among all financial assets. Because of this, it is very difficult for them to predict what drives the price of each asset and also to find a link between the real economy and financial assets. Next part. So this is our objectives to examine a number of different forecasting techniques to predict future stock returns based on past returns, to determine values that particular stock will have in the near future, to provide a platform where stock movements of major companies are displayed. For this, we created a website also. This is our problem statement. The aim of the project is to examine a number of different forecasting techniques to predict future stock return based on past return, to construct a portfolio of multiple stocks in order to diversify the risk. We do this by applying supervised learning methods for stock price forecasting by interpreting the seemingly chaotic market data. So this is proposed work. You can say work path also. Collecting data from source, normalized data, scale data, creating training and testing dataset, train all the models using training dataset, test the model and determine score, predict the stock using trained models, compare the predictions of all models using graph, choose the best model between the algorithm, save trained model, display model to the website. Now Praveen will show us how we performed analysis using different algorithms.
Hello everyone. Now I am going to show you how the first part of our project, that is analysis of data using two machine learning models and creating a pre-trained model. So here we used two machine learning models, that is linear regression and random forest. In this first cell, we install the dependencies that are required in order to run the program. In this cell, we are getting the from Yahoo data from Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance is one of the leading stock market website where we get the stock market prices. We took the stock market prices using the ticker. Here Ford company stock market prices are taken from the website. So ticker is F. In the next cell, we extract the dates from the data in order to plot the graphs in the further cells. We found that adjacent closed is one of the most important feature in the stock market prices. So for every column in historical data, we added adjacent clause for next 29 days so that the model could understand how the in the forms in the next 30 days. Here you can see the adjacent clause and the next adjacent clause for 29 days is added. We created the data frame which could be given to the model for the training in this cell. We converted the data frame into NumPy array which will be given to the model for the training. So this is the X for our input. And now we need, so in order to give it to the machine learning model, we need to standardize the data. So we perform the standardization which scales the data between -1 to +1. Now that we have gotten our X, we need Y, which is a target variable. This cell shows the target variable, which is adjacent clause after 30 days. It is stored in Y. Now we have splitted the data into 60% training and 40% testing in this cell. We created the linear regression model here and gave our X trained data and Y trained data, which is X and Y that we have created earlier. Now that the machine learning model has fit, we needed to test the model. So we gave the testing data and obtained a score. The score for the linear regression model came out to be 0.99, which is very good. We did the same thing with random forest. We trained it and obtained the score. Here you can see the score is 0.95, which is lower than linear regression model. Now let us see how our models perform into the with the help of graph, which shows us the trends. Here in the green line we can see the original trends, while a red line represents the predicted trends. Here we can see that both the lines are very close, which shows that the model is very well fitted. But in case of random forest, we can see that the results are less accurate than the linear regression. Now here we analyze the ratio of the predicted values to the actual values. Here also the linear regression is very close to 1, while random forest fluctuates. This shows us that linear regression is a better model for the predictions. We have performed similar analysis with 70% training and 30% testing here, and also 80% training and 20% testing here. But the scores were lower than 60 and 40% model. Hence, we chose the linear regression model as our primary model to predict the stock values into the website. In order to deploy this into the website, we created a pre-trained model, in which we used pickle. So here you can see we imported the pickle package and created a t.mod file, which is our precompiled model. So this model will be used in our website. Thank you.
Thank you, Praveen. As I said earlier, we created a website. Now Aditya will give us information about website.
Now you can see homepage of our site. By analysis of different machine learning algorithms, we found that the most suitable algorithm for predicting stock prices using historical data is a linear regression algorithm. So we use linear regression algorithm in our website to predict stock market data. On top, you can see a slider showing current stock values of major companies. Here it is fetching live data from stock market. We have provided option to see future stock values of 4 companies. So here you can get predictions of next 30 days for these 4 companies. Let's see prediction for Ford company. Let's click on Ford. We train linear regression model on Ford company's historical stock data and created a pre-trained model for that. Here we fetch latest stock values of Ford company and we provide these values to our pre-trained model, which will predict stock values of next 30 days. Here you can see graph. Here we plotted our predictions for next 30 days. On x-axis you can see dates and on y-axis stock values. You can hover on a particular point on prediction line and you can see a particular date on and prediction for that date. So this way the user will get general idea of how this company's stocks will perform in next 30 days through this graph. Let's go to home page again. Let's see another example. Let's see future predictions for Amazon company stocks. This is prediction for Amazon company stocks. Let's have a look at about us page. This is our about us page. We are 5 people in our project group. Let's go to our research page. We published our research in Journal of Applied Science and Computations. We are providing our research paper link here. This is our research paper. These are our test results. Finally, the contact page. Users can contact us by filling this form and sending it to us. So this is our site. We have used Flask to develop this site. Flask is a popular framework for building web applications with Python. Let's have a look at our code. This is a run.py file from which we run the website. This is the app.py file which contains all navigation routes to website pages, route to home, route to about us page. Here is the code for predictions. Here we load our pre-trained model. After that, here we fetch latest stock values, and here we give latest stock values to our pre-trained model, which will predict future stock values as output. And then we plot our predictions on graph here using matplotlib library. This is our code for design of home page. So that's all about our website. Thank you.